One thing that can help you have a consistent quiet time with God every day, or at least most days, is to have a specific place, a place where you meet. Doesn't matter where it is in your house. In fact, I've talked to some mothers who have young children who go into the bathroom, and that's the only private place they can find. But if you're a family with young children, it would be a good thing for the husband and the wife to swap off watching the kids while the other one has a chance to pray. However you do it, find you a corner of your bedroom, a separate room where you can actually go in and close the door if you have such a place. That's a real luxury. We had a friend one time who was having trouble in her quiet time because she kept falling asleep when she prayed. That happens to some people, including me sometimes. So she went to somewhere like Lowe's and she got them to make her a cross out of a couple of boards. She put it in her large walk-in closet. She was lucky enough to have one with space in it. And she put it on the wall, and every day she would go in and stand before the cross and do her praying. And it was a private place. It was literally a prayer closet for her at that moment, and it kept her from falling asleep. I thought that was a great story and a good example of what we could do. I knew a young pastor whose wife found a closet in their home and she turned it into a little place for him to pray. She put a TV tray and a lamp and just had room for a chair, and he could go in there and get away from the kids in the morning and have a private place. The important thing is that when you find that place, after a while you go in, and if you're a nest builder like me, I have my coffee, I have my Bible, I have my devotional book, and a place to journal and take notes. I've got all my stuff, and it's a familiar place. And it's almost like when I walk into that place, it's like a sanctuary. I can just sense the presence of God. We had a friend one time who was very devout in his prayer life and his quiet time, and he got mad at God about something. And 28 years went by, and he didn't pray. And he said God got after him, and he kept saying, I want you to have your time with me. And he kept putting him off. And finally, he said, okay, I'm not going to put it off anymore. And he got up one morning, and he went down to the favorite place that he used to have to pray. After all these years, he still had that. And he went downstairs, and he said he didn't know what to expect. He thought God was going to be mad at him because he hadn't prayed in so long. But instead, he walked into that corner of the room, and he said it was as though Jesus was standing there saying, where have you been? I've been waiting for you every morning for 28 years. Think of that.